needs. From home to car to personal to business insurance, Clay is happy to help his customers. As your shelter agent, Clay Folk can help you make sure you have the right coverage at the right price while providing the highest quality service you expect from your insurance agent. Contact Clay Folk at 419-576-5640. Clay is available for both calls and texts, or stop into the office and visit Clay at 424 Clinton Street in Defiance. Clay's hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or by appointment. Clay Folk of Shelter Insurance, a proud Tinora alum, says, "Let's go Rams." Ken McQuillan of Mossy Oak Properties of Bauer Realty and Auctions of Ohio is here to assist with your real estate needs. Licensed in Ohio, Kenton knows Northwest and Central Ohio very well. In the Black Swamp area in Northwest Ohio. Whether you're looking for a ranchland, farmland, timberland, or just a residential property, Kenton McQuillan is here to find the right property that fits your needs. Reach out and give Kenton a call today at 419-576-2978. Brother Tacos works endlessly with the help of their kids to bring you the best authentic Mexican food to Defiance and the surrounding areas. Brother Taco is a family-owned and operated catering service and a pop-up food vendor. No matter where we are or how, call or text today at 567-344-0055. Brother Tacos is here to share their food with you. A special thank you to the families of Laura Kepi, a longtime Tinora Rams supporter, and Wes and Vicky Zwiebel. Another big thanks goes out to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon for supporting the Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live the past few seasons. Has life gotten too busy for lawn care? Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months of business lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
"They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. Easy payment and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They will make your life easy and your yard pretty."
Get your lawn and lawnscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium and Tinora student athletes. Ensign's Pub in Defiance is home of the amazing hot beef sandwich and the hot beef challenge. Weekday specials and beverages are also on tap at the pub. Flat Top Tuesdays, Manhattan Thursdays, Fried Bologna Fridays, and Chili Dog Saturdays are just a few of the specials. And happy hour runs daily from 4 to 7 p.m. Located at 611 Auto Avenue, Ensign's Pub is the home of great food and fun times. Call 419-785-4642 or check out their Facebook page. Ensign's Pub is closed on Sunday and Monday, but Brandon Ensign and his fantastic crew at Ensign's Pub also have the Tinora Rams on their TVs. So stop in before or after the game at Ensign's Pub for the best hot beef sandwiches anywhere. Matt Yost of Remax Realty of Defiance has been the top sales agent for the past 20 years in a row and has also been Defiance's #1 agent year after year. Matt is a very motivated individual who works hard for his clients, whether it be sellers or buyers. Matt currently is a 6-time winner of the prestigious Remax Platinum Club Award, which honors high-achieving real estate professionals for their service to buyers and sellers during the past year. Let Matt's 22 years of experience help you during your property search or sale, as he is fully committed to helping his clients and consumers find the home or property that is right for them. Matt serves all of Napoleon, Bryan, Paulding, and Defiance counties. Give him a call at the Remax Realty office at 419-784-3070 or directly at 419-438-0790. Schlegel Family Farms is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams. Tinora alums, the Schlegels, Chris, Becca, Kennedy, Ian, and Lucas say, "Let's go Rams."
Did you know that we have a shop right here in Defiance that specializes in gas and electric golf cart repair? Aftershock Carts is a full-service shop and has been building, customizing, and repairing golf carts for years. Aftershock Carts has a huge supply of new Trojan batteries and any part you need for your cart. Located at 8144 State Route 15 in Defiance, 784-1806, and online at aftershockcarts.com.
The following is a special presentation of Tinora Rams Sports Live. With all of the action in tonight's matchup, Here's Keith Brown.
Welcome in. Game 24. Second game today of the 2025 Tinora Rams boys baseball season. Coming up live from Defiance High School in Defiance, Ohio, is the Tinora Rams taking on the West Jefferson Rough Riders. Rams come in from the GMC, the Green Meadows Conference, while West Jefferson comes in from the Ohio Heritage. The Tinora Rams enter at 17-4, finish atop the GMC with a 6-1 record. Rams have won 9 straight and 14 of their last 16 coming in today. West Jefferson enters at 18-3. They finished at the top of their conference at 14-0. Or probably 555. Signs Excavating of Tinora Rams Live. Excavating can assist with your general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. Driveways to ditch digging to site prep. Signs Excavating is here to help you. Signs Excavating team is committed to doing the job right on schedule and within your budget. Based in rural Defiance, Signs Excavating serves all of Northwest Ohio, offering reliable, affordable, and excavating services for residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Signs Excavating offers full excavating and trucking services, which include stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, drainage work, and so much more. For all your excavating needs, get a hold of Josh, 419-769-2290. For your heavy haul trucking needs, get a hold of Mr. Brad, 419-481-3738. Visit them on Facebook or go to signsexcavating.com. Season to go, Rams finished 19-7. They had a 6-1 record in the GMC. Rams returned group of 10 letter winners, which composing of nine seniors, 8 of those lettered a season to go. Alex Joblin coming in at 380, 3 homers and 30 RBIs. On the mound, Alex 1-1 with a 2.43 ERA. He was first team All GMC a season ago. Hunter Bosselman, 323 with 17 RBIs. Picked up the win earlier today at Archbold. He is now 5-2, an ERA of 1.56. He was also first team All Conference a season ago. Returning seniors and letter winners include Mason McQuillan, who will be on the mound today. 391 for Mason. He has 22 RBIs. He was honorable mention a season ago. Also, Mason has 9 stolen bases. Aiden Mosier, the catalyst that makes the Rams go, been hotter than a firecracker lately. 397 for the senior. He has 18 RBIs and 14 stolen bases. He was honorable mention a season ago. Third baseman Adam Spicella, 411 with 18 RBIs. Trent DeLarber, the Rams right fielder, another senior, 361 with 23 runs batted in. Also, Cooper Farrell will start at second. He missed all of last season due to injury. Dominic Graziani and Dominic Mills, also seniors, will see playing time today. Junior Parker Hancock, average up to 357 for the junior. He's got 12 RBIs. ERA on the mound of 1.09. Sophomore shortstop Owen Farrell hitting 359 with 20 RBIs. Avery Mosier, Ellen Birchfield, and freshman Owen Reynolds will see playing time as well. Reynolds hitting 244 as a freshman with 8 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, and 14 walks this late season here. Much of the information I could get from West Jefferson. They're about 2.5 hours south of us. They're just east of Columbus. Jason Bogenreif is their head coach. Last year, they were 20-6. They are Division 6. Principal is Matthew Adams. Athletic director is Mitch Dalton. They're from the Ohio Heritage, and their colors are brown and gold. Kind of looks like an old San Diego Padres uniform from the 70s. Rams are coached by head coach Brent Runnellette. 26 years at Tinora, 443-91. 29 years coaching Tinora and Delta. 480 wins, 219 losses, 70% winning percentage. Picked up career win 400 in 2021 versus Patrick Henry. Picked up his Tinora career 400th win last year versus Ottoville. BR is assisted by Chuck Carey, Reed Anders, Eric Tipton, and Paul Farrell. The JV coaches are Chris Whittick and Coach Craig Rudder. Superintendent at Northeastern Local Schools is Nicole Wells. Your high school principal, Alex Nossiger. Athletic director, Mr. Jake Essig. Rams trainer is Emily Volmar. The Rams colors are hunter green and white. They're Division 5 this year, up from Division 3. 4 Final Four appearances, 2011, 12, 13, and 14. 1 state title in 2014. Rams have 11 under BR, 2009, 10, 11. Thanks to tuning in for what's going to be turned into an evening game here. The Tinora Rams and the West Jefferson Rough Riders in the PBR Classic here. This is the final game of the day. Last time the Rams played here, I believe it was 2022 versus St. Henry, and that was a night game back then. That was actually kind of cool playing under the lights here. Your broadcast booth sponsor, Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Their in-game scoreboard sponsor is the Drop Zone Pizzeria in Stryker and Ayersville. Pre-game sponsor, Signs Excavating of Defiance. Video sponsor, Batten Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio. Your strikeouts by Tinora Pitchers, sponsored by Hall Crop Insurance, Mr. Chad Hall. Pitching changes brought to you by Prosperity Painting. If you want to change your inside or your outside, and you're tired of painting, get a hold of Mike at Prosperity Painting. He does a fantastic job. Runs scored today by the Rams, brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out and see Brad and Julie Wilkerson after the game for some ice cold beverages and some great wings. Stolen bases brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza in Ney. Stop out and see Jason and Rachel after the game. Got great wings there and fantastic pizza. Home runs brought to you by Aftershocks Carts and Equipment, our dear friend who passed away about a month ago, Mr. Chad Schock. Post-game show brought to you by Bidlack Insurance and Investments. For your investment needs, get a hold of Mr. Tim Bidlack. Player of the game and a Rams win brought to you by Connie Higbee. Rams switched up the uniform tops. They're going with the hunter green tops with the white numbers and trim, with white numbers and lettering with the black trim. Your David Frank weather forecast is cloudy and 62 degrees here, wind blowing at 14 miles an hour, and it's blowing from left field to center field here at Defiance High School. And try and give you the starting lineups before we start. Blake Bogenreif will lead off and be behind the plate, hitting .357. Zach Oyster at third base, hitting .333. Brody York, the second baseman, hitting in the third spot. Cleanup is Brody Quinn. He's the DH, hitting .509. And Brett Bogenreif, the first baseman in the number 5 hole. The 6th hitter is Nate, which I'm going to butcher this probably, Godinez. He's the shortstop. Cohen Henson is the right fielder in his number 7 spot. Colt Kincaid is the pitcher. He is in the 8 hole, and the number 9 hitter is Owen Anderson. He's in center field. He's hitting .357. For the Rams, the normal lineup, Aiden Mosier will lead off and be in left field. Alex Schablin will be behind the plate for Tinora. In the number 3 hole is Hunter Bosselman. Adam Spicella at third base in the cleanup spot. In the number 5 spot is Mason McQuillan. Mason will be on the mound here today. Ironically, it's his graduation party started at 4:30. So Mason is supposed to have a graduation party right now. Unfortunately, his family bought a mannequin, allegedly, and they put a picture of Mason's face on it. So he is there in spirit. He is just not there in person. Owen Farrell will bat 6th and be the shortstop. Parker Hancock at first base. Cooper Farrell gets the start at second as McQuillan is on the mound. And in right field, the number 9 hitter, Trenton DeLarber. And Tinora as a team this season is hitting .342. For the Rams on the mound will be Mason McQuillan. 28 2/3 innings pitched. This will be his 8th appearance. He is 3-0. He's allowed 28 hits, 18 runs, 12 earned runs. He's walked 12, struck out 22, has an ERA of 2.93. On the mound for West Jefferson is Colt Kincaid. All I can dig up on him is he's pitched 3 2/3 innings and has 4 strikeouts and does not have an ERA. So we'll see if those are accurate stats. I'm hoping they are. They got them from the website from Ohio Heritage, and they have a nice website. They have anything and everything you want on there. So if you get a chance, check out that Ohio Heritage website. They got fielding stats, pitching stats, you name it, anything and everything is on there. So Colt Kincaid gets the start. This will be his 3rd appearance of the season. for the Rough Riders of West Jefferson. As you said, for those just popping in, they're just a little bit east of Columbus, about 2.5 hour drive away. So thanks for joining us. Game 2 here coming up. Game 4 of this Prep Baseball Classic. Check them out online, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. The boys do a fantastic job. Dylan Hefflinger and the boys. So Prep Baseball Ohio. Make sure it's Prep Baseball Ohio. Check them out.
Coach PR, I thank you for all the star lines you've given me and also for your friendship. You will definitely be missed, Coach PR.
That's Coach Ranelette retiring after the season, 29 years.
Enjoy head coach Brent Ranelette.
So good to see BR finally getting some accolades, because for his entire time at Tinora, it's always been about the team. It's never been about BR. So congratulations to him. Fantastic ceremony last night. Pregame ceremony, they retired his jersey. That jersey is going to go back on the third base dugout. And a lot of alumni came back. His boys, Reed and Brevin, live out of town. They came back. Good to see a lot of the guys from the 2022 team. Probably the last time we were here, Tinora and Archibald played in the district semifinals. And I believe that was a 1-0 final. A heck of a battle. DJ Newman was on the mound for Archibald, and Nolan Schaefer hit a solo home run, I believe, in the 5th inning to give the Rams a 1-0 win. And Archibald was a state champs the previous year in 2021. So we don't get over here too often. But when we do, it's a fantastic facility here at Defiance High School. So just moments away from the start of the final game here at the PBR Classic. Defiance picked up their first loss of the season earlier today, and they ran into a fantastic team. And Snyder has multiple Division I athletes. I think Dylan said they have like 6 athletes going to Division I schools for baseball, football, and or both. Or some kids playing 2 sports at Division I, which is absolutely amazing. But Snyder handed Defiance their first loss in game 2. Perrysburg just lost the game before us. That was a last-at-back walk-off win. And the Perrysburg, who Tinora played earlier this season, and Perrysburg was defeated by, let me see who that was. I was going to write down all the scores, but we couldn't get the lineups up here in time, so I didn't actually get any of the scores from the previous games. But Perrysburg was defeated by Lakota West 9-10 or 10-9, and that was a walk-off win in the bottom of the 7th inning for Lakota West. On the Rams defense, Mason McQuillan is on the mound. Alex Schaublin behind the plate. Parker Hancock at first. Cooper Farrell at second. Owen Farrell at short. Cooper's the older brother. He's graduating this year, as most of these Rams starters are. Zach's brother. Adam Spicella is at. I was talking to Zach a couple times this week. Talked to him before the Wasion game. Tuesday, we didn't play. We made a trip over to Wasion, and we watched the rain for about 45 minutes. Rams outfield, Aiden Mosier in left, Trent DeLarber in center, and Logan Stein, the sophomore, is in right. So basically a senior-ridden starting lineup. Next year, you're going to need a program and a roster when you come to watch Tinora baseball, because you'll have no idea who any of the boys are. Again, Mason McQuillan, the senior, gets the start here for Tinora, and he is headed to Alpena College in the fall for baseball. Rams have several on Scott. Well, we headed for some scholarship of some sort. Hunter Bosselman's headed to Trine, but Hunter's going to be playing football. Alex Schaublin is headed to Augustana. Dominic Graziani's going to stay home and wrestle at Defiance, and Mason McQuillan going to Alpena. So appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in here. Tinora and West Jefferson. And if the McQuillans have the game on at his graduation party, hey, we appreciate everybody there watching or listening. We got the camera off to the side. Unfortunately, it's the only view we have right here is the one we're going to stick with because on the first base side of the dugout, so we don't really have a behind the plate view. So it kind of got spoiled over at Archibald today. It was perfect over there. Internet connection was perfect over there. Everything went as it's supposed to go. So leading off is Blake Bogenreif hitting .357, 20 RBIs, 22 steals, 175 total steals as a team for West Jefferson. They're 18-3, 14-0 in the conference. They're the number 6 team in prep baseball's Division 6. First pitch is a ball. We're underway here at Defiance High School. 5:57 is the game time start. 60 degrees your game time temperature. McQuillan's pitch swung on. Fly to right field to Logan Stock. Zach Oyster. So Oyster hitting .333 with 17 RBIs, 14 stolen bases for him. First pitch is a strike. I don't know how accurate some of the stats are. Like I said, we hope they're pretty accurate, but according to my horrible Tinora math, as the second pitch is underway here, it is a ball and a strike. But you want to keep West Jefferson off the bases. They average about 9 stolen bases a game, which is unbelievable. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 by Zach Oyer. Mason McQuillan looking good early on. That was a 78-mile-an-hour pitch. York on deck for the West Jefferson Rough Riders. McQuillan winds it up. His 1-2 pitch just missed outside. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're underway about an hour later than normal. But a great day of baseball here at Defiance High School. McQuillan's 2-2 pitch coming to Oyster. Just missed again. Count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing about Mason, seems like he always has the back end of his shirt tail untucked. You can always tell that's Mason. 3-2 pitch coming from McQuillan to Oyster. Strike 3 called. Oyster down looking for the second out. That's going to bring up Brody York. Rams coming in at 17-4. They are the number 9 team in the Prep Baseball Ohio weekly poll this week. Brody York hitting .404, 23 RBIs, 22 stolen bases. McQuillan fires. Strike called. Wind blowing here at Defiance High School from left field to center field. McQuillan gets the sign, winds it up. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. McQuillan looking good early, which is one thing you want to see with Mason. More success early, the better off he's going to be throughout the game. Senior righty winds it up. 0-2 pitch. Tap third base side. Spicello runs in off the first base in time to Parker Hancock. 5-3 on the putout. Rough Riders go down in order. For West Jefferson, no runs, no hits, no Ram errors, and nobody left on base. Bottom of the first coming up here at Defiance High School. West Jefferson nothing, and the Tinora Rams coming to bat.
Matt Yost of Remax Realty of Defiance has been the top sales agent for the past 20 years in a row and has also been Defiance's #1 agent year after year. Matt is a very motivated individual who works hard for his clients, whether it be sellers or buyers. Matt currently is a 6-time winner of the prestigious Remax Platinum Club Award, which honors high-achieving real estate professionals for their service to buyers and sellers during the past year. Let Matt's 22 years of experience help you during your property search or sale, as he is fully committed to helping his clients and consumers find the home or property that is right for them. Matt serves all of Napoleon, Bryan, Paulding, and Defiance counties. Give him a call at the Remax Realty office at 419-784-3070 or directly at 419-438-0790. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back here at Defiance High School, bottom of the first inning coming up. On the mound, Nate's playing some classics here. I haven't heard this song in 30 years. This is great. Colt Kincaid on the mound. As far as I can see, before I dug up, he has pitched just 2 2/3 innings. He has 4 strikeouts and is not allowed to run. He is a sophomore. Blake Bogenreif behind the plate. Brett Bogenreif at first. Brody York at second. Nate Goldenez at short. Zach Oyster at third. Josh Keene in left. Owen Anderson in center. And Cohen Hessen in right. West Jefferson 18-3, 14-0 in conference play. A week from today, the Rams will host Swanton in the opening round of the OHSA tournament. It used to be called a sectional. I don't know what it's called now. District quarterfinal, I believe. So that will be at noon at Group Field at Tinora High School. Remember, it's $8, I believe, to get in. So in Granville, Christian and Tree of Life will play, and the winner of that game will take on West Jefferson. Aiden Mosier steps in. The first pitch to him was a ball. Mosier, 397. 18 RBIs, 14 steals for the senior. He taps it foul, and it comes up and hits him where that cup is. So Mosier is going to ask for a little bit of extra time. He's going to take a walk. Aiden with a smile on his face, and he looks over towards his teammates in the dugout. BR down there at third base, the big smile on his face, and Coach Andrews at first also with a smile on his face. The home plate umpire giving Aiden Mosier a couple more seconds of a break here as that foul ball came up and hit him right between the legs. 1 ball and 1 strike to Aiden. Colt Kincaid fires, pitches outside, ball 1. Kind of a gold uniform with a brown pinstripe for West Jefferson, kind of like a 1970s San Diego Padres uniform. That pitch is outside, 2 balls and a strike. That was 65 miles an hour on the speed gun here. One thing about Defiance, which is nice that you register the pitches on the scoreboard. Pitch to Mosier, misses. 3 balls and a strike to Aiden. Alex Shoblin awaits on deck for Tinora. Colt Kincaid fires, pitches outside, ball 4. Aiden Mosier, as he's done lately, gets the Rams rolling. We gave Aiden our player of the game in the 13-7 win earlier today at Archibald. Alex Shoblin, 380, 3 home runs, 30 RBI, 7 stolen bases for Shoblin. He bats from the right side. Takes the pitch. That misses inside. Ball, I guess it's a strike. Strike 1 to Shoblin. Sent it to Augustana College to play baseball next, well, I guess it's this upcoming fall. Mosier always a threat to go, stays put. Pitch to Shoblin. Strike 2 called. Shoblin behind, no balls and 2 strikes. I didn't print out the box score from earlier. I should have when I ran home for 3 minutes to grab a snack in between games. 0-2 pitch coming. Mosier leads away. Throw over, dive back into first base by Aiden. We're right below the West Jefferson dugout, if you're wondering what all the ruckus is. Pitch to Shoblin is low. Mosier stays put. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mosier. I told my wife I'd see her later tonight. Looks to be at about 9 o'clock. They should take home pizza. 1-2 pitch coming to Shoblin. Swung on, drilled to second base. York to second for 1, back to first. Not in time. Mosier is forced at second. That'll be a 4-6 put out for out number 1. Shoblin replaces Mosier on the fielder's choice. 4-6 on that put out. So Shoblin's on with 1 out now. That'll bring up the DH Hunter Bosselman. Bosselman 323, a homer, 17 RBI. He's got the win at Archibald earlier today, his 5th on the season. York from the set. His pitch is a strike. Strike 1 to Hunter Bosselman. Adam Spicella moves on to the on-deck circle for the Rams. Shoblin leads away at first. Pitch to Bosselman. The strike. Colt Kincaid getting ahead of the last two hitters. Sophomore. 0-2 pitch coming to Bosselman. Schaubelin leads away. Swung on and missed. Down goes Hunter. It's the second out of the inning. Hunter's probably out of gas. He had a complete game over at Archibald as well. I think he came to the plate 5 or 6 times. Spicella, the cleanup hitter for Tinora. Adams steps in with a 4.11 average, 18 RBIs. He picked up a second stolen base today. Breaking ball, strike called. After walking Mosier, Kincaid has been nothing but in the zone. Kincaid comes set. This pitch is outside. Nice stop by Blake Bogenreif, the catcher. Brother, I assume Brett is at first base. Colt Kincaid comes set. Fires to the plate. Pitch to Spicella. Just missed. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, runner at first. Alex Schaubelin, no score, just underway here at Defiance High School. He got it like an hour delayed start. Swung on and missed. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Adam Spicella. Colt Kincaid gets the sign, comes set. Fires to the plate, outside, another Bogenreif. Taking off on the pitch. 3-2 pitch to Spicella. Drills it to center field and make a waist-high catch. Anderson for out number 3. F8 on that put out. Rams do not score. No runs. No hits. No West Jefferson errors and 1 left on base after 1 inning of play here at Defiance High School in the PBR Classic. It is West Jefferson nothing and Tinora nothing. We'll be back after this time out.
Are you planning an upcoming event, big or small, breakfast, lunch, or supper? Brothers Tacos Defiance has family recipes from generations that we can't wait to share with you. Hosting a public event? Brother Tacos is an authentic Mexican food vendor here to assist. We invite anyone in Defiance or the surrounding areas to check us out on our Facebook page, Google, or our new website, 567-344-0055. Brother Taco in Defiance is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams Live.
All you people got graduations up. What better way to get hooked up with Brother Taco? I'm telling you what, they will hook you up and you will not leave hungry. So for everybody looking and wondering what to do for graduation, Brother Taco would be your answer. So get a hold of Brother Taco. Go to our website, TinoraRams.com. Click on sponsors, and all of our sponsors that we have, I think we got 30-some sponsors. We appreciate every single one of them. So get a hold of Brother Taco, and they will hook you up. And like I said, you will not leave that graduation party hungry. So Brother Taco was your answer for your graduation party needs. Back here, West Jefferson in a scoreless game will send up 4, 5, and 6 against Mason McQuillan, Brody Quinn, Brett Bogenreif, and Nate Nez, which we'll see how Nate pronounces his name. I'm sure I'm butchering it, which I apologize if his family is listening, but I did get a pronunciation before the game, which is a bad job by me. I'll reset the Rams defense for those of you just joining us. Mason McQuillan's on the mound. Alex Schaubelin behind the plate. Parker Hancock at first. Cooper Farrell at second. Owen Farrell at short. Spicella Adam is at third. Rams outfield left to right. Aiden Mosier, Trent DeLarber's in center today for one of the few times as Owen Reynolds gets a break. And Logan Stein, the sophomore, joins the senior-ridden starting lineup, will be in right. First pitch to Brody Quinn is a strike. He comes in hitting .409, 24 RBIs and 11 stolen bases. Like I said, whether or not it's right, they have 175 stolen bases as a team, and their team average is .383. That pitch is a ball. Count evens at a ball and a strike. For a team to average 9 stolen bases a game is just unheard of. Pitch is a little bit up and in. 2 balls and a strike. 72 on that one from Mason. Periodically give you the speed of the pitches. Don't want to overdo it. McQuillan winds it up. 2-1 pitch is drilled down the left field line, just misses the line. Probably about a half a foot foul as it rattles down in the corner by the 325 sign. 325 down the lines, 355 in the alley, 375 center field. So similar to what we just left over at Memorial Park in Archibald. What a beautiful facility that is. Probably like a 1A to Bryan as far as just being just a beautiful background, and everything about it is just first class. 2-2 pitch coming to Brody Quinn. McQuillan winds, lets it go. Low and away. Count goes full to Quinn. Scoreless here in the top of the second inning at Defiance High School. Payoff pitch coming to Quinn. McQuillan fires way outside, ball 4. Brody Quinn is the first base runner of the day for West Jefferson. They're from the Ohio Heritage Conference. Bogenreich steps in. He's in the number 5 hole, and he is the first baseman. Would assume that he would be the coach's son. One of 2 on the team. Bogenreich bats from the left side. First pitch to Brett. Misses, ball 1. Quinn at first base has 11 stolen bases, so he must be a threat to go. McQuillan gets the sign. 1-0 pitch coming to Brett Bogenreich. Tap, shortstop side. Farrell over to second for 1. Cooper relays, not in time. Bogenreich legs it out. Rams almost turned 2 on that. So Brody Quinn is forced out at second for the first out. Bogenreich replaces Quinn on the fielder's choice. That was a 6-4 put out. Godinez steps in. He's the shortstop, hitting .340, 18 RBI, 17 steals. Runner at first. Brett Bogenreich has 9 stolen bases. Pitch is a strike. Godinez, Nate said. So Nate Godinez is up. Godinez. 0-1 pitch. McQuillan fires over to first base. Back just ahead of the tag is Brett Bogenreich. McQuillan from the set position for the first time. To the plate. Line right at Farrell at first. Fires back to first in time for the double play. Farrell was in the right place at short, and Godinez lined it right at him. A foot to the left and right, and that's probably a single. But instead, it's the second and third out of the innings. So that put out will go 6-3 on the double play in the inning for West Jefferson. No runs, no hits, no errors, and in the end, after the double play, nobody left on base. Headed to the bottom of inning number 2 here at Defiance High School. Prep Baseball Classic game number 4. We are scoreless.
Ensign's Pub in Defiance is home of the amazing hot beef sandwich and the hot beef challenge. Weekday specials and ice cold beverages are also on tap at the pub. Flat Top Tuesdays, Manhattan Thursdays, fried bologna Fridays, and chili dog Saturdays are just a few of the specials. And happy hour runs daily from 4 to 7 p.m. Located at 611 Auto Avenue, Ensign's Pub is the home of great food and fun times. Call 419-785-4642 or check out their Facebook page. Ensign's Pub is closed on Sunday and Monday, but Brandon Ensign and his fantastic crew at Ensign's Pub also have the Tinora Rams on their TVs. So stop in before or after the game at Ensign's Pub for the best hot beef sandwiches anywhere. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Ensign's Pub. Hey, you can't get anything wrong there on the map. Place hasn't changed a lick, I don't think, in 40 years. I mean, it looks just the same. A little bit of updates. If you went to Inside Pub in the 70s and you walked in today, I don't really think too much has changed, but fantastic food there. If you get a chance, stop out to Inside's Pub before or after the game. You can hit it up after the game here today. So sophomore Colt Kincaid, with minimal work on the season, will head into his second inning, and he will face Mason McQuillan, Owen Farrell, and Parker Hancock, 5, 6, and 7 for the Rams. Sophomore righty rocks. He fires. First pitch. Misses. Ball one. 77 on that one from Colt Kincaid to Mason McQuillan. 391 for Mason. 22 RBIs, 10 stolen bases. That pitch is a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kincaid winds it up and fires. Just caught the outside corner. Strike 2. Definitely pounding the strike zone here. We'll get the pitch count here when we can. That one is fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rams pitcher, Mason McQuillan, the senior, having an outstanding senior season. He bats from the right side. He gets to sign his 1-2 pitch coming to Mason McQuillan. That's low. Count evens. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fantastic facility here at Defiance High School. 2-2 pitch coming up and in. Mason moves out of the way. Swings is what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day. Payoff pitch coming. 3-2. McQuillan swings and misses for strike 3. First out of the Rams, bottom of the second. That's going to bring up Owen Farrell.
Shortstop, number 1.
The
Owen Farrell.
sophomore hitting 359 with 20 RBIs and 11 stolen bases. Has a fantastic season on the football field. Had a decent season on the basketball floor. And also having a fantastic season on the baseball field. Owen has won a GMC Conference Championship in football, a basketball conference championship, and now a baseball conference championship this season. That pitch to him is high. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch stays high. 3-0. Rams actually won the GMC in football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, and track this year. 3-0 pitch. Inside ball 4. So 4 straight pitches, and Owen Farrell is on at first base with the walk. Going to bring up the hot hitting Parker Hancock.
First baseman, number 23, Parker Hancock.
The junior hitting 357, 12 RBIs. Parker's been on base, I believe, 8 of his last 9 at bats, including yesterday and today's first game at Archibald. Hancock takes the first pitch. That misses. Well, I guess it does not miss. A little delayed call by the umpire here. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Farrell leads away at first. Kincaid throws. That one's a little bit high. Evens the count. 1 ball and a strike as Farrell comes diving back into the bag at first. Cooper Farrell, his brother, Owen's brother, is on deck. Farrell with a decent lead. Kincaid to the plate. Off-speed pitch. Missed the inside corner. One ball, 2 strike count coming to Parker Hancock. Colt Kincaid checks the runner. Comes to the plate. Up and in to Parker. Count evens. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice crowd here at Defiance on the final game today. Sun finally trying to pop through. Little dribbler, first base side. The first baseman, Brett Bogenreich, fields it and beats Parker Hancock to the base. Going to be the second out. So 3 unassisted. Down to the second base goes Owen Farrell. So Cooper Farrell will come in to the plate and steps into the batter's box with a .250 average. He's in the number 8 hole, playing at second base today for Coach Renolette. Senior Cooper Farrell, also a member of the football GMC champions. Rams boys sports program had a fantastic scholastic season this year. Should bring home the GMC All-Team Championship this year again. First pitch, low and in the dirt. Nice snag by Blake Bogenreif. No score here in the bottom of inning number 2. Owen Farrell's at second with 2 outs for Tinora. Kincaid to the plate to Cooper Farrell. That's called a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Rams' second baseman. Pitch to Cooper, swung on and missed. Owen got a little far off, throw down to seconds, not in time as he is back with a dive. Count to his brother Cooper Farrell is a ball and 2 strikes. On deck, the Rams' number 9 hitter, Trenton DeLarber. Pitch to Cooper. Off-speed pitch by Kincaid. Got Cooper Farrell swinging for the 3rd out. Rams do not score. No runs for Tinora. No hits. No errors. And the Rams leave another. I think the Rams left like 16 on base at Archibald earlier. Headed to the top of the 3rd inning here at Defiance High School. We are scoreless through 2. We'll be back after this timeout on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Stark Brothers Advertising in Defiance is here to help you grow your business. If you are a business, new or old, looking to improve your customer reach, Stark Brothers Advertising is here to help you and to get your name to stand out from the others. Contact Brian Stark at Stark Brothers Advertising for more information at 419-438-2063. Stark Brothers Advertising, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams. Signs Excavating of Defiance, Ohio offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating has a full offering of excavation and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any heavy-duty equipment hauling needs. Located at 2147 State Route 66 North, Signs Excavating has been family-owned and operated since 1999. Contact them online at signsexcavating.com or on Signs Excavating on Facebook. Brad and Josh at Signs Excavating say, "Let's go, Rams."
Back here at Defiance High School, we are scoreless as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. And for West Jefferson, 7, 8, and 9, Cohen Hessen, Colt Kincaid, and Owen Anderson, the 3 to face Mason McQuillan. Colt Kincaid, just a sophomore. I don't know if they're just saving him for the postseason or what. But coming in, he only had 3 2/3 innings pitched, and the sophomore has looked very good here today. Maybe he had arm injuries and they limited him during the regular season. I'm not sure. First pitch is a ball to Cohen Hessen. 367, 12 RBI, 16 stolen bases for him. Fouls this one back. Count evens to the ball and a strike. Zach Oyster, Brody Quinn, and Brett Bogenreif all have over 30 innings pitched. And Blake Bogenreif in double digits with 10. That's low. 2 balls and a strike. I got to get a new crowd mic or a crowd cable because there's been buzzing the last 2 nights. Trying to keep it as low as I can to avoid the buzzing. I just don't know where it's coming from. McQuillan winds it up. His 2-1 pitch coming to Hessen. Strike called. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cohen Hessen, a sophomore. 2-2 pitch from the senior McQuillan. High. Count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. No hits by either team here in the top of inning number 3. McQuillan's pitch tapped. 3rd base side. Schaublin grabs it, throws to first. Not in time. Home plate umpire said it's a foul ball. It hit in the batter's box, but a nice effort by Schaublin to make an off-balance throw to first base, all for naught. Cohen Hessen goes back. Going to grab his bat and do it over. 3-2 is the count. Base is empty. Nobody out here. West Jefferson and Tinora. Fantastic records. West Jefferson 18-3. The number 6 team in the Division 6 Prep Baseball Report, and Tinora 17-4, the number 9 team in the Division 5 Prep Baseball Report. Swung on, tapped right back to McQuillan. Mason gathers, fires a rocket over the first base in time. I think Mason threw that one fast as he does some of his pitches. So Cohen Hessen is retired. 1-3. Must thought his arm wasn't loose enough, so he's going to gas one over to Parker Hancock. Colt Kincaid will step in, the number 8 hitter. He's on the mound. He's hitting .364, 13 RBIs and 12 stolen bases. Brief conversation as Mason McQuillan are going to tuck in. I think Mason needs suspenders or something because his jersey is untucked about 98% of the time. At least the back tail is. So they're going to tuck it in and have a smile on his face. Mason needs like an extra couple inches hemmed on the back of his jersey because that thing never stays tucked in. Brief delay here as McQuillan gets all aligned. He's now fit, according to the umpires. He climbs back on the hill. Neither pitcher is allowed to hit here. 1 out in the 3rd inning. Colt Kincaid, he digs in. That's from the left side. Pitch to Colt is a strike. Very nice looking sophomore, at least early on here today. This evening. My goodness gracious, today's flown by. Pitch is low and inside. A ball and a strike. Some of the PBR boys that have covering this tournament have been here probably since before 10 o'clock this morning. Pitch is fouled back, and so is Nate. Nate's been here since probably 9 or before, getting everything ready. 1 ball and 2 strike is the count to Colt Kincaid. Owen Anderson on deck, the number 9 hitter for the Rough Riders of West Jefferson. 1-2 pitch outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 68 on that. As soon as Mason got everything all aligned, the back of the jersey comes out. I just think his motion is, he just has so long of a motion that it just automatically comes out. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Mason threw with such a high velocity that his hat wouldn't stay on. This is the first year that his hat has actually stayed on his head. When he would follow through on his pitches, the hat would generally go flying about 9 out of every 10 pitches. So he got that squared away as a senior. Owen Anderson steps in, 357, 16 RBIs and 11 steals for him. That pitch misses. Ball 1. Bases empty, 2 outs here in the 3rd for those of you joining us. McQuillan winds it up. He fires. Swung on and missed. That was probably ball 2. Anderson, left-handed batter, loves those low inside pitches. That I can tell you. McQuillan winds it up. Pitch. Drilled. Shortstop. Owen Farrell dove. He thought he stopped it. He was getting ready to pop up and throw it to first base. Unfortunately for Owen, the ball snuck under his glove. And that is the first hit of the game on the Owen Anderson single. First hit of the game for either team. Top of the lineup, the catcher, Blake Bogenreich, steps in. 357 on the season for him. Anderson at first has 11 stolen bases for the Rough Riders. Quillen comes set. First pitch coming to Bogenreich. Just missed the outside corner. He flew out to Trent DeLarber in the first inning to start the game here. About an hour later start than was scheduled. 5:57 was the first pitch. McQuillan fires down, or the pitches the ball, throw down to second base. In time, Schaublin with a dart gets Anderson caught. 2-3 on the put out. That ends the inning for the Rough Riders. So in theory, they go in order. No runs, and Bodenreich will be at the plate to start the 4th inning for the Rough Riders. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Defiance High School. The Tinora Rams, nothing, and the Rough Riders of West Jefferson, nothing. We'll be back after this timeout on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Clay Folk of Shelter Insurance is here to help you with all of your insurance needs. From home to car to personal to business insurance, Clay is happy to help his customers. As your Shelter folk can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the highest quality service you expect from your insurance agent. Contact Clay Folk at 419-576-5640. Clay is available for both calls and texts, or stop into the office and visit Clay at 424 Clinton Street in Defiance. Clay's hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or by appointment. Clay Folk of Shelter Insurance, a proud Tinora alum, says, "Let's go Rams." Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
For all your insurance needs, get a hold of Mr. Clay Fote, Rams alumni. Rams will send 9-1-2 to face Colt Kincaid, and Fort Kincaid is yet to allow a hit to the Rams. He's thrown 39 pitches, 20 of those are strikes. I guess I thought his ball to strike ratio was a little bit better. He's been around the plate more than what the numbers indicate. DeLarmer hitting 361. Trenton has 23 RBIs and 8 stolen bases for the senior. He is playing in center field today for Owen Reynolds, getting a day off here, I guess a game off. First game. Struggled a little bit, so he's getting the second game off here. He squares around the button, DeLarmer does, and bunts through it, strike one. Coach Reed Andrews at first, and BR at third base. 0-1 pitch coming to DeLarmer. He swings and skies it. Catcher Blake Bodenreif back there makes the catch, retiring DeLarmer for out number one. So he fouls out to the catcher. Top of the lineup, Aiden Mosier. Mosier walked to start the bottom of the first and was erased on a fielder's choice. Colt Kincaid rocks and fires. First pitch is a strike to Aiden Mosier. Aiden hitting just under the 400 mark at 397. 0-1 pitch. Missed inside. Ball and a strike. Sophomore lets it go. That's low. Ball two. 2 balls. On deck for the Rams. Rams coming in at 17. And for Tinora, we'll give you some more numbers after this. 2-1 pitch to Mosier. He taps it. Shortstop side. Over to first base is Godinez for out number 2. So 6-3 on the putout. Alex Schaublin will step in. And for the Rams, they've won 9 straight games and 14 of their last 16, which includes the victory earlier at Archibald. Archibald struggling a bit here in the last couple weeks. Pitch to Schaublin, misses, low and away. 64 on that pitch from Colt Kincaid. Kincaid works quickly, fires, that low and outside, ball 2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. We are scoreless. Just 1 hit in the game. That come earlier in the top of the inning for West Jefferson. Schaublin swings, pops it up behind the plate. And Blake Bogenreif back there makes the catch right before the fence. So 2 foul outs and 2 putouts by Bogenreif here in the inning. So in the third, Rams do not score for Tinora. No runs, no hits, no errors by the Rough Riders, and nobody left. Top of the fourth we go here at Defiance High School in PBR Classic game number 4. We are scoreless. We'll be back on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Has life gotten too busy for lawn care? Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for a routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months to lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. easy payment, and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They'll make your yard pretty.
Get your lawn and landscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium and Tinora student athletes. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Top of the fourth coming up for the Jefferson. They will have the top of the order as Bogan Reif was at the plate last inning when Owen Anderson was thrown out. So he will lead off. This is the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3 to face McQuillan. San Francisco 49ers, big news. They signed Brock Purdy to a 5-year, $265 million contract. Good Lord. That pitch is low to Blake Bogenreif, ball one. I think he was making, about $400,000 in his rookie deal. So now I don't think Brock's going to have to worry about too much of anything. Pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike to Blake Bogenreif. Zach Oyster on deck for West Jefferson. West Jefferson about 2.5 hours from here. It's a little bit south here by the Columbus area. Ground ball right back to McQuillan. He snags it, underhands the ball to Parker Hancock for the first out. Nice reflexes there by Mason McQuillan. 1-3 on the put out. Zach Oyster steps in. He struck out looking in the first, came in hitting .333 with 17 RBIs and 14 stolen bases. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on this Saturday late evening here on Tinora Rams Live. McQuillan rocks and fires. That one stays high to Oyster. Ball one. I think the Rams may be a little bit out of gas today. Game against Bryan last night. They won 17-7. Quality win today versus Archibald. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Count evens at a ball and a strike. And playing the third game in less than a day. I guess it's over a day. But 1-1 pitch drilled into center field for a base hit by Oyster. That's a second hit for the Rough Riders. He hangs on there. That'll bring up Brady York as Trent Delarver throws it in. McQuillan, 43 pitches, 23 of those for strikes. He's allowed 1 hit, has not allowed a run. He has struck out 2 so far and has issued 1 walk. So that first base is Oyster, 14 stolen bases for him. Brody York steps in. 0 for 1, throw to first base back safely is Oyster. 404 on the season for York. McQuillan fires, swung on and missed by York. Strike 1. McQuillan comes set. 0-1 pitch to the plate to York. Strike on the inside corner. Nice off-speed pitch by McQuillan. Zeros across the board. 2 hits for West Jefferson. Rams still looking for their first hit. McQuillan nods at the sign. Fires to the plate. Swung on and missed. Down goes York for out number 2. Going to bring up Brody Quinn. Quinn, the cleanup hitter, the DH today, hitting .509. 24 RBIs and 11 stolen bases for Brody Quinn. He walked in the second. Runner at first, 2 outs now. Zach Oyster leads away. McQuillan comes set. Fires to the plate. Swung on, drilled to third base. And Spicella scoops it up. Low throw. Parker Hancock can't dig it out. That's going to be an error on the throw. E5. Oyster stops at second. Quinn over to first. Routine play that Spicella makes 99 out of 100 times. He just threw low to first base. Parker Hancock did not scoop it up. No fault of his. So that's going to bring up the number 5 hitter, Brett Bogenreich. He reached on a fielder's choice in the second. He's hitting .280. Bats from the left side. McQuillan from the set position looks at the runners. Just missed outside. Ball one. Rams have had a runner in scoring position. That was Owen Farrell. That's the closest they came. This is the closest West Jefferson has come to scoring as well. Scoreless here in the fourth. McQuillan looks back at the runners twice, comes to the plate. Ground ball, second base side. Cooper Farrell underhands it to his brother, his younger brother at short for the force out for out number 3. So 4-6 on the put out ends the inning. West Jefferson threatens, and they do not score for the Rough Rider. No runs in the inning. Picked up their second hit. One Ram error and 2 left on base. Bottom of the fourth we go from Defiance High School at the Prep Baseball Ohio, or the Prep Baseball Classic Ohio version. It is Tinora nothing and West Jefferson nothing. We'll be back right after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Signs Excavating in Defiance, Ohio offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating has a full offering of excavation and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any heavy-duty equipment hauling needs. Located at 2147 State Route 66 North, Signs Excavating has been family-owned and operated since 1999. Contact them online at signsexcavating.com or on Signs Excavating on Facebook. Brad and Josh at Signs Excavating say, let's go, Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com. Check out Tinora.
Back at Defiance High School, 2 very programs this season have combined for 18 and 17 wins and just 7 losses. So was that 36 and 7 between these two schools? West Jefferson is Division 6 and Tinora is Division 5 this year. So both have won their conferences. For Tinora, 3, 4, and 5. Bosselman, Spicella, and McQuillan to face Cade Kincaid, the sophomore, or Colt Kincaid, the sophomore, is yet to allow a hit. First pitch to Hunter Bosselman is a ball. Kincaid has struck out 3 and walked 2 as Bosselman count to him as a ball and a strike. 47 pitches for Colt, 25 strikes. Sophomore works quickly. Pitch off the glove of the catcher to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike to Hunter Bosselman. Rams have scored 30 runs in their last 2 games between last night and today's first game. Thus far, they are shut out here on this game 2. Bosselman swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count to him. Adam Spicella on deck. This one hits off his knee, his knee. And that's the second Ram to hear the dogs barking here today. So Bosselman probably going to have a bruise after that one because that one hurts. Hit right off the top of his knee. Bosselman headed to Trine University in the fall to play football. Had a fantastic career as a Ram on the football field. 2 GMC titles, I believe, for Hunter as a football player. 2-2 pitch coming to Bosselman. That's outside. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Base is empty. Bottom of the fourth at Defiance High School. Colt Kincaid winds it up. Comes to the plate. Bosselman swings and misses. So he strikes out for the second time today. That will bring up Adam Spicella. Spicella flew out to center in the first, come in with a 4.11 average. Good senior season for Adam. Bats from the right side. First pitch to him is low and inside. Ball 1. Pitch number 2 is a strike. Count evens at the ball and the strike. Base is empty. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. We are scoreless. Blinds it right at the shortstop. Nate Godinez, and he snags it for out number 2. So a fly or pop out, line out, whatever you want to call it, to the shortstop for out number 2 is going to be Mason McQuillan. Mason struck out his first plate appearance. This one, he swings at the first pitch, drives it to center field. Owen Anderson it goes over his head and rolls all the way to the wall. McQuillan on his horse hits second. He's on his way to third. Head first dive. So that's, in theory, going to be a triple. That's going to be the Rams' first hit of the game. Owen Anderson came in, took a misstep, and that ball sailed over his head. Runner at third, McQuillan for Rams shortstop. Owen Farrell steps in. Farrell walked in the second. First pitch to him was a strike. And quick working Kincaid launches again and hits another dart. That's the second. 0-2 is the count to Owen Farrell. McQuillan leads away at third. Pitch coming to Owen. Change up outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Up and in. Counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Farrell. 359 hitter this season for the sophomore. Bats from the right side. Pitch is low and away. Nice stop by Blake Bogenreif. Kept this game scoreless. McQuillan digs back in. Payoff pitch coming by Kincaid. Tapper, second base side. No play for Brody York. York fielded it behind the bag. It was a slow tapper, and Farrell legged it out. No throw. Scoring from third was Mason McQuillan for the first run of the game by either team. That's an RBI by Owen Farrell, his 21st. So Farrell on at first with 2 outs, bring up Parker Hancock. He grounded to first in the second. There goes Farrell. Throw down. Out at second. Farrell's caught trying to steal. Second caught stealing here today. So the Rams finally break the ice. They get a run on their first hit. No errors and nobody left on base. Top of the 5th we go already here at Defiance High School in the PBR Classic. Final game of the day, game number 4. Tinora 1, West Jefferson nothing. We'll be back after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Ken McQuillan of Mossy Oak Properties of Bauer Realty and Auctions of Ohio is here to assist with your real estate needs. Licensed in Ohio, Kenton knows Northwest and Central Ohio very well, as he grew up right here in the Black Swamp area in Northwest Ohio. Whether you're looking for a ranchland, farmland, timberland, or just a residential property, Kenton McQuillan is here to find the right property that fits your needs. Reach out and give Kenton a call today at 419-576-2978. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here at Tinora High School, the Rams on 2 hits finally get on the scoreboard with the first run by either team, and they lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. 6, 7, and 8 for the Rough Riders against Mason McQuillan. McQuillan's pitched very well here today. 4 innings, allowed just 2 hits. He struck out 3 and walked 1. 50 pitches for Mason. 29 of those have been strikes. Nate Godinez will step in. He's 0 for 1. He lined into a double play in the second. He came in hitting .340, 18 RBIs, 17 stolen bases. A little tickle in my throat there. I had to take a drink of water. Got a dry throat ever since the end of the football season. I just can't shake it. Got this tickle off that just never goes away. So Godinez steps in. Bats from the right side. First pitch by McQuillan. Start this inning is outside, ball 1. Quick moving game here. I probably will. Announcer jinx. Pitch coming. Strike called on the outside corner. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Godinez is a senior for the Rough Riders. Swings and drills this one to third. Spicella has it go off his chest, recovers, throws over, not in time. Another error for Adam Spicella. That's his second of the game. Usually sure-handed third baseman. Struggling a bit here today. So the leadoff hitter is on. That's the tying run at first base here in the top of the fifth. Owen Hessen steps in, grounded back to McQuillan in the third. He's hitting .367. 17 steals for Godinez at first. Hessen squares around the bunt. Spicella comes in, fields it, throws over in time. Sacrifice by Hessen is successful. Godinez down to second. 5-3 on the putout for the first out. That's going to bring up Colt Kincaid. Kincaid on the mound has been lights out so far, allowing just the one run on 2 hits. Kincaid in the number 8 hole hitting .364 coming into today. Godinez leads away at second. Quillen looks back. Pitch swung on, fouled. Third base side. Hits the top of the protective fence and rolls over to left fielder Aiden Mosier. And they throw it back into the Rough Riders' third base dugout. Tying run down to second, 1 out. McQuillan gets the sign. 0-1 pitch coming to Colt Kincaid. Low to the backstop it goes. Schaublen rushes back there to get it. So the tying run is now at third on the wild pitch from McQuillan. Both these teams could make a deep run in the OHSAA tournament, which starts late this week for some teams, but most of the area teams start Saturday around here. Defiance, I believe, starts Thursday. Pitch to Colt Kincaid, stays inside. 2 balls and a strike. 1-0 Tinora here in the top of the fifth. Tying runs at third with 1 out for West Jefferson. Pitch to Kincaid, and it hits him right in the side. So McQuillan struggling a bit this inning. And the error to start the inning has not helped. So Kincaid hitting the ribs, puts runners at the corners with 1 out. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Owen Anderson. Anderson 0 for 1, hitting .357 this season. Going to have a timeout as Coach Runelette's going to go out and talk to his senior righty, Mason McQuillan, and be joined by the rest of the Rams infield. Going to discuss what they want to do here because the top of the order will flip over, and Blake Bogenreif is on deck for the Rough Riders. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the West Jefferson Rough Riders. For Tinora, 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors. 1 error could be costly here this inning. Ground ball to third base to start the inning. A low throw to first base resulted in Godinez getting on base. So that's going to bring up Owen Anderson. Anderson's going to bat from the left side. And Anderson is a sophomore. McQuillan. Long look in, gets the sign, comes set, looks at the runners, looks again. There goes the runner. Schaublen's throw down to second. They got the runner in a pickle. They're going to see if the runner's going to try and score him. Throw to the plate. Safe at the plate. Farrell fired home. Schaublen put the tag, it looked like, on the foot of Godinez, and that ties the game at 1. So good job by Colt Kincaid. Took off for second. Schaublen threw. Owen Farrell cut it off, chased Kincaid back to first, and in the meantime, Godinez took off for home. Good throw by by Owen Farrell to the plate, and Godinez just ahead of the tag. So we are tied at 1 here in the top of the fifth. Runner at first, 1 out. Count is 1-0 to the number 9 hitter, Owen Anderson. McQuillan comes set, throws to the plate, pitches outside, ball 2. McQuillan a little frustrated this inning, I believe, with himself, and see how the rest of the inning progresses. McQuillan looks at the runner, looks again, comes set, throws to the plate. That's a little bit low. 3 balls and no strikes to Owen Anderson. Mason, the senior, climbs atop the mound. Comes set. This pitch coming to Owen Anderson. We're going to have a balk. McQuillan broke his wrist and then kind of didn't know what to do and stepped forward. So that's going to put Kincaid down at second on the balk. 3-0 is the count to Owen Anderson. McQuillan 3-0 on the season on the mound for the Rams. 3-0 pitch coming. Strike called on the outside corner. Top of the lineup for West Jefferson awaits. They have tied the game at 1 here in the 5th. McQuillan fires to the plate. That's low. Nice block by Schaublin. So Anderson walks. McQuillan looks over at the dugout. So Coach Renalette's already made 1 appearance out there. Blake Bogenreich, 0 for 2, steps in, came in hitting .357. He's got runners at first and second, has a chance to give the Rough Riders the lead. Currently tied at 1 here in the 5th. McQuillan ready to go, fires, swung on and drilled to right field. Stein out there makes the catch, fires in. Farrell throw to third, they got him. Whoa, they said that Spicello missed the tag. Throw looked to be in time, but the base runner, Colt Kincaid, somehow slid around the tag. So Kincaid tagged up. He is at third. Anderson stayed at first. Nice throw by Logan Stein in for the lefty. Zach Oyster steps in, struck out, and doubled in 2 at-bats. McQuillan steps off the mound, wipes the brow, steps back on. He's ready to go. Fires to the plate. That misses a ball, and that was 79 on the speed gun here at Defiance. Zach Oyster, the third baseman. Bats from the right side, pitch to him as a strike. Count evens at a ball and a strike. 2 outs here in the 5th. West Jefferson has tied the game at 1, threatening to take the lead with runners at the corner. Brody York awaits on deck. McQuillan fires. That misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Mason closing in on 70 pitches. He's got 66. 36 of those are strikes. Mason comes set. 2-2 pitch coming to Oyster. Drilled into the gap in left center field. That's going to score at least 1. Mosier cuts it off, throws it back in. They're going to try and score 2. Throw to the plate, not in time. 2 RBIs by Zach Oyster gives West Jefferson a 3-1 lead. That one hit the gap, and that scored Kincaid easily. And scoring all the way from first with 2 outs was Owen Anderson. Mosier cut it off. Made a good throw in, but they had no chance to get Anderson. So West Jefferson leads 3-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Error started the inning. Just the first hit for West Jefferson. A hits batsman's and a walk as well as the error have led to these 3 runs. Pitch outside. Nice stop by Alex Schaublin. Brody York hitting .404. He's 0 for 2 today. That's from the right side, York does. McQuillan comes set. 1-0 pitch. It's low. Nice stop again by Shalvin. Throws in the dirt. Throw down. Spicella got him as the runner overslid the base. So Zach Oyster down at second took off on the ball in the dirt, and he is thrown out on the caught stealing for out number 3 in the inning for West Jefferson. 3 runs, and they do so on just 1 hit, a huge ram air, and in the end, nobody left. Heading to the bottom of inning number 5 here at Defiance High School, it is West Jefferson 3 and Tinora 1. We'll be back after these commercials.
You smell that burger? Ah, it's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry? Give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern, which is the best to the Tinora student athletes. A special thank you to the families of Laura Kepi, a longtime Tinora Rams supporter, and Wes and Vicky Zwiebel. Another big thanks goes out to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon for supporting the Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live the past few seasons.
Bottom of the 5th coming up here from Defiance. Rams will send 7-8-9 against Colt Kincaid. Kincaid, the sophomore, has pitched very well here today, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run. Struck out 4 and has walked 2. 65 pitches, 36 strikes for Kincaid. Hancock, Cooper Farrell, and Trenton DeLarmer to face the sophomore Colt Kincaid. Parker Hancock, 357 coming in, grounded to first, unassisted in the 2nd inning. A little bit of delay here. Now we're ready to go as Kincaid climbs the top of the hill. He's ready to roll. First pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Parker Hancock. Pitch number 2, high and away, ball 2 to Parker. Two-0 pitch from Kincaid to Hancock. Strike called. 2 balls and a strike. Bases empty, nobody out here. The sun pops through at Defiance High School. Rams trail for the first time in a long time, 3-1. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Speaking of Mason McQuillan not be able to keep his cap on, Colt Kincaid's having the same problem here today. 3-1 pitch coming to Parker. Ball 4, just missed. Kincaid wanted that one, I think. Didn't get it. So Hancock starts the Rams 5th with a leadoff walk. Cooper Farrell will step in for Tinora, the senior second baseman. Struck out in the 2nd. He's hitting .250 this season. Hancock at first, not really a threat to go. On deck, moved Trenton DeLarber for the Ram offense. Rams hitting .342 coming in, averaging just under 9 runs a game at 8.7, and Tinora averaging close to 10 hits a contest as well. Right now they have a 1 run on 2 hits. Umpire asked for time. He's going to go down and talk to head coach Brent Renolette. Not sure what the conversation is about, but the home plate umpire is writing something down, which I'm not sure what it is. There's been no change by anybody. Parker's still at first base. Actually, we have a pinch hitter. That is Owen Reynolds. So Owen Reynolds will pinch hit for Cooper Farrell.
Pinch hitting for Cooper Farrell, number 11, Owen Reynolds.
So Reynolds steps in, the freshman. center fielder normally for the Rams. Will pinch hit for Cooper Farrell. Well, I'm assuming Mason McQuillan is done, and Mason will now take over the second base duties, and Owen Reynolds will head to center field. Pitch is up and in to Reynolds. Reynolds having a successful freshman season, hitting .231, 10 RBIs, scored 21 runs. He's walked 19 times. Swings and skies it on the infield. Second baseman Brody York calls for it and puts it away for out number one. Reynolds hammered it just high in the air on the infield. F4 on the putout. That's going to bring up Trenton DeLarber, the number 9 hitter. DeLarber hitting .361, 23 RBIs and 8 steals for DeLarber. (3-1) West Jefferson here in the bottom of the fifth. DeLarber swings at the first pitch, grounds it to second, to short for one. Relay in time. Double play. So the Rams are done on the twin killing in the inning for Tinora. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base on the 4-6-3 double play. Top of the sixth we go. Here from Defiance High School. West Jefferson, the Rough Riders 3, and the Rams of Tinora 1. We'll be back after this timeout here. Tinora Rams Live.
Van Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Baton Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. At Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here at Defiance, 3-1 West Jefferson.
Second base for the Rams, number 4, Avery Mosier.
So Avery Mosier comes in to play second base for Cooper Farrell, who was pinch hit for by Owen Reynolds. For the Rough Riders, heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5, York, Quinn, and Brett Bogenreif to face Mason McCollum. McCollum's going to stay in the game after that rough inning last inning. 70 pitches for Mason, 37 strikes. Senior winds it up and fires. First pitch is a strike. Brody York, 0 for 2, came in hitting .404. Nice senior campaign for Mason McQuillan. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Might have been rattled last inning with the error to start the inning. Led to 3 unearned runs. 0-2 pitch from McQuillan to York. Swung on, skied in the air. Schaublin has the ball, hit off the heel of the glove in foul territory on the third base side. That was a drop third strike. I guess not drop third strike, but it would have been the first out. So the count remains no balls and 2 strikes to Brody York. McQuillan gets the sign. He's set. The senior righty winds it up and fires. Ground ball, third base side by Spicella down the left field line. Mosier goes over and cuts it off and fires it back in, holding Brody York to a long single. So York again starts off the Rough Riders with a leadoff hit. Brody Quinn will step in. The DH is 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the fourth. Spicella gave it a dive at third. It was out of his reach. 22 steals by York on at first base. McQuillan comes set. Runner stays put. Pitch missed inside. 1 ball and no strike. 73 on the speed gun here at Defiance High School on that McQuillan pitch. One-0 pitch by Mason. Catches the corner, so it counts even. 1 ball and a strike. Rams back in action this week on Monday. Thrower to first base, not in time. Back safely is York. Give you the Rams schedule here in a second. McQuillan comes set. 1-1 pitch to the plate. Swung on and fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the hitter, Brody Quinn. Tinora will travel to Northview on Monday. It'll be home versus Bluffton on Tuesday, and then they'll start their tournament, this Hope Along tournament trail on Saturday at noon. They host Swanton. I guess they call that's a district quarterfinals now. It used to be the sectionals, but 1-2 pitch coming. Just missed a little bit high. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. McQuillan comes set. 2-2 pitch. Fires over to first base. Hancock slaps the tag on York, but he's back safely. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for West Jefferson. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 huge errors for Tinora. McQuillan's 2-2 coming to Quinn. Drives it in the gap in left center field. That's going to head all the way to the wall. Mosier over there to throw it in. Scoring all the way from first base is Brody York to give the Rough Riders a 4-1 lead. Quinn served it in the gap. Going to pick up an RBI. That'll be his 25th of the season. Coach Renolette asked for time. He's going to come out of the net. Maybe the end for Mason McQuillan. He's going to take the ball from his senior right-hander. We'll give you the numbers on Mason. Still responsible for the runner at second base. But Mason has pitched 5+ innings. He's allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned run. Still responsible for the runner at second. He struck out 3 and walked 2 for Mason. 79 pitches, 44 of those are strikes. New pitcher will be Ellen Birchfield for Tinora. And for Birchfield, 12 2/3 innings pitched. This will be his 11th appearance. He started 1 game. And for Birchfield, he's allowed 17 hits, 14 runs, 7 earned runs. Birchfield's walked 5 in 12 2/3. He's also struck out 15, however, and his ERA is 3.86. So Ellen Birchfield will be the Rams' new pitcher, replacing Mason McQuillan. We'll take a brief timeout and be back here. It's 4-1 West Jefferson in the top of inning number 6 here at Defiance High School.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness.
So Birchfield is the new pitcher for Tinora, and honestly, I just think the Rams are running out of gas here. They were still finishing up their game last night versus Bryan at this time. Traveled to Archibald today, and a late start here, about an hour and minutes, probably a 10-minute delay here to start the PBR Classic Game 4 here. So 4-1 West Jefferson. They have a runner at second with nobody out. Brett Bogenreif will step in, hitting 380 today. He's 0 for 2. The junior Birchfield fires a bit outside, ball 1. Birchfield in limited action has been very successful this season. 15 strikeouts in 12 innings pitched. The righty looks back at the runner, comes set, and home plate umpire calls timeout as Brett Bogenreich asked for time and stepped out. Birchfield was already in his motion. I don't think he saw the home plate umpire in time. Runner at second leads away, and Quinn. Birchfield comes set, pitches way outside, ball 2. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for West Jefferson. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for Tinora. We're in inning number 6. Game moved very quickly through the first 4 innings, and it slowed down a bit here in the 1+ innings since. Birchfield looks at the runner, 2-0 pitch to the plate. Strike called on the outside corner. Bogenreich, 280 with 12 RBIs on the season. Nate Godinez on deck for West Jefferson. Birchfield's 2-1 pitch coming to Brett Bogenreich. Way outside, Schaublin dove outside there. Schaublin's also caught the last 3 games as well, so he's definitely got to be spent. Parker Hancock, the other Tinora catcher, along with Hunter Bosselman, although Hunter hasn't caught too many times this season. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Bogenreich. Birchfield 74 on that pitch, I believe. Birchfield's 3-2 to Bogenreich. Strike 3, 79 on that one for the junior. That's a strikeout caught looking for Bogenreich. That's the first strikeout for Birchfield. First out of the inning. Nate Godinez steps in. He is officially 0 for 2, and he started last inning, reached on an error, come around and scored, which started the snowball of the 3 runs for West Jefferson. Rams led 1-0 to the inning. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Godinez. Godinez, the senior shortstop for the Rough Riders. Birchfield gets the sign from Schaublin, looks back at the runner. His 0-1 pitch coming. Just missed. A ball and a strike. 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th for the 4 runs for West Jefferson with a single run in the 4th. Birchfield fires, swung and fouled back. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Godinez. That's from the right side of the plate with number 1 on his all gold uniform. Birchfield fires, swung and fouled. Third base or first base side. Schaublin over there, dives, can't hang on to it. Him and Parker Hancock came in. I don't think either one called it. Schaublin with a dive attempt couldn't come up with it. Nice effort by Schaublin, however. As he hit the ground, the ball rolled away. Count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hancock playing deep at first base, raced over. Schaublin with a dive. Both nice efforts by both Ram players. So Birchfield, 1-2 pitch coming to Godinez again. Runner from second leads away. Birchfield steps off, fakes the throw back to second. Brody Quinn with that RBI double still down there at second. 1 out here in the 6th. 4-1 West Jefferson. Birchfield looks back at the runner. 1-2 pitch coming to Godinez. He fouls it for still a 1 ball and 2 strike count. Nice press box they have here at Defiance. They have all American state champion photos. And very nice done here at Defiance. Birchfield's 1-2 pitch to Godinez. Looks back at the runner. He takes off for third. Godinez skies it to the pitcher. Birchfield calls for it and makes the play for out number 2. So F1 on the putout.
Right fielder.
Quinn was going on the pitch. He actually was headed to third base before Birchfield even released the ball. So that's going to bring up the number 7 hitter, Cohen Hessen. He is 0 for 1 officially, sacrificed in his last at bat in the 5th. So Quinn down at second leads away. Pitch to Hessen is fouled back. Cohen Hessen, 367 coming in. He is the right fielder for the 18-3 West Jefferson Rough Riders. They finished 14-0 in the conference play. They're currently the number 6 team in Division 6 prep baseball poll this week. Pitch, ground ball, shortstop, Farrell up with it. Throw over to first base is in time to get Hessen. 6-4 on that put out for the 3rd out. But West Jefferson adds their 4th run, and they do so on 2 hits. No Ram errors and 1 left on base. Bottom of the 6th we go here. Rams running out of time. They trail West Jefferson by a score of 4-1 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay. Check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at the PBR Classic here at Defiance High School. Should be the top of the order for the Rams. 1, 2, and 3. Aiden Mosier, Alex Schaublin, and Hunter Bosselman to face sophomore righty Colt Kincaid. I'd find Dylan and get some more information about Kincaid. I find it hard to believe coming into this game, he's only pitched 3 2/3 innings pitched on the season. That could be right, but goodness gracious, this kid's been very, very impressive here today for Kincaid. He's pitched 5 innings, allowed just 2 hits, 1 run. It was Ernie, struck out 4 and walked 3. Got 73 pitches. 39 of those have been strikes. So senior left fielder Aiden Mosier steps in. He is 0 for 2. Well, 0 for 1. He walked in the first. Mosier, 397 coming in. First pitch by Kincaid to Mosier is a little bit low and inside. Ball 1. Rams need to get something going or they're going to see their 9-game winning streak snapped. Pitch outside corner, strike called to Mosier. Count evens of the ball and the strike. 4-1 West Jefferson here in the bottom of the 6th. Rams have just 2 hits. Ground ball, second base side. York up with it. Fires high into the Rams dugout. Well, I guess off the fence of the Rams dugout. So that's going to be an error on the second baseman, allowing Mosier to reach E4. So Aiden hangs on to protect the fence in front of the dugout. Stopped it from going into the dugout. Alex Schaublin, the number 2 hitter, the Rams catcher, steps in. He's 0 for 2, hitting .380 coming in. 3 home runs, 30 RBIs, 7 steals for Schaublin as well. Pitch to him as a ball. Alec with 2 home runs last night versus Brian. One of them was a no-doubter, way over the fence in left center field. Pitch is low, nice stop by Blake Hogenreif, the catcher for West Jefferson. 2 balls and no strikes to Schaublin as Hunter Bosselman skates into the on-deck circle. Mosier leads away at first. He stays put. Pitch to Schaublin, a strike on the inside part of the plate. The 2-1 pitch coming to Schaublin as Mosier leads away at first. Kincaid lets it go. Schaublin drives it deep center field. Anderson goes back and hits the top of the wall. Mosier hits second on his way to third. He had to wait to see if it's going to get caught. Schaublin missed his 3rd home run in the last 2 days by about 2 feet. So Mosier over at third. Schaublin on at second. That's going to bring up Hunter Bosselman. Bosselman 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Hunter, 323 coming in with a homer. That was a grand slam home run by Hunter a couple weeks ago at Group Field. And for Bosselman, 17 RBIs. So the Rams kicking something up here. Runners in scoring position at second and third with nobody out. First trouble that Colt Kincaid's been in today. Bosselman swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Strike one. Kincaid back on the hill. Out of the windup. Pitch to Bosselman. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Hunter didn't think so. Kincaid working quickly. He's ready to go. 0-2 pitch coming to Hunter. Check swing. Held back. Kincaid didn't think so. He wanted strikeout number 3 against Bosselman. Did not get it, at least for the time being. Bosselman has struck out just 12 times on the season. And that one just missed outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rams trail by 3, but they're threatening here. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Adam Spicella on deck. 2-2 pitch coming to Bosselman. Taps it foul into the dugout on the third base side. And a couple of the Rough Riders had to duck quickly over there. Count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. Colt Kincaid, the sophomore righty, gets the sign, rocks and fires. Bosselman swings and skies it into shallow right field. The second baseman goes out, makes a staggering catch, Brody York, and throws it back in. All runners have to hold. That's a huge out on that pop out for Bosselman. F4 on the put out. Nice play by Brody York to stay with it.
Their baseman, Adam Spicella.
Adam Spicella will step in for Tinora. Adam 0 for 2 as well. 4-11 coming in, 18 RBIs for the Rams, third baseman. Runners had to hold on that shallow fly ball. Spicella, that's from the right side. First pitch to him is a strike. Kincaid over the 80 pitch mark. Pitches in the dirt. Nice stop by Blake Bogenreif. He saved a run. Rams trail by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Kincaid gets the side. Pitch coming to Spicella. Line drive at the shortstop. Makes a leaping catch. Nate Gordonez just stole the hit from Adam Spicella. That's out number 2.
Pitcher, Alan Birchfield.
Alan Birchfield scheduled to hit. So Adam Spicella is going to head down to the bullpen and get warmed up. But Birchfield is a scheduled hitter, so he's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. And the Mason McQuillan will come in to hit. So McQuillan will come back into the game.
Number 9, Mason McQuillan.
So McQuillan comes back in. He had a triple, the Rams' first hit in the 4th inning. Timeout as the head coach for West Jefferson comes out. Jason Bogenreif. Rams had a nice inning looking. They had runners at second and third with nobody out, but back-to-back nice defensive plays by the Rough Riders. Have the Rams still with the same runners at second and third with 2 outs now, and they trail 4-1 here in the 6th. Rams just 1 run on 3 hits. Rough Riders 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error by the Rough Riders, 2 by Tinora. So Schaublin at second for the Rams and Mosier at third. They're going to walk Mason McQuillan, so that's going to load the bases and bring up Owen Farrell. Farrell's been on base both times, and he is hitting close to, well, he's 359 coming in. And Owens got a lot of puts the ball in play, so we'll see if this doesn't backfire. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Owens been pretty hot at the plate recently. Officially 1-for-1 with a hit, an RBI, and a walk. That pitch misses. 1 ball and a strike. Bases full of Rams, 2 outs. Owen Farrell, the sophomore shortstop at the plate. That one's low and in the dirt. Nice scoop by Blake Bogenreif again for the West Jefferson backstop there. 2 balls and a strike. To Farrell, Kincaid rocks and fires. Soft pop-up, second base side, and Brody York snags it for the 3rd out of the inning. Rams threaten, they do not score for Tinora. No runs in the inning. And they get a hit. No errors and 2 huge runners left on base. Top of the 7th we go here at Defiance High School in the Prep Baseball Classic Ohio edition. Game number 4 here. West Jefferson 4 and the Tinora Rams 1. We'll be back after this on your Drop Zone Pizza Real Scoreboard.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season.
Back here at Defiance, 4-1. New pitcher for Tinora is Adam Spicella. Adam, 4 1/3 innings pitched. This will be his 3rd outing. He has allowed 1 hit, has not allowed a run. He's walked 3, struck out 3, and has an ERA of 0.00. So senior righty Adam Spicella comes in, and Mason McQuillan stays in the game, and he will, or I guess, re-enters the game, and he is the new 3rd baseman. So Mason McQuillan goes to 3rd base in place of Spicella. Rest of the infield stays the same. Hancock at first, Avery Mosier at second, Owen Farrell at short, and Mason McClellan at 3rd. Alex Schaubler remains behind the plate. Rams outfield, Mosier in left, DeLarber in center, and Logan Stein in right field for Tinora. For West Jefferson, 8-9-1 to face Spicella. Colt Kincaid, Owen Anderson, and then the top, Blake Bogenreif. West Jefferson closing in on their 19th win of the season. They're currently 18-3. Game here started just before 6 o'clock. We're about hour and 40 minutes into it. Spicella, the 3rd pitcher to work for Coach Renolette here today. Birchfield worked an inning, did not allow a run or a hit, and had a strikeout. First pitch is a strike from Spicella to Kincaid. Spicella winds it up and fires way outside. A ball and a strike. I think Alex Schaubler is going to need a tub of ice when he's done with this game today. Fouled back. Strike 2. 3rd game caught in a day for Schaubler. And earlier in the first game, when Tinora played at Archibald, he had balls off his chest protector right and left. 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Schaubler thought he had the 3rd strike. Instead, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Colt Kincaid. Adam rocks and fires. Swung on and fouled back. Get out to Tinora High School a week from today as the OHSAA playoffs start. The Rams will host the Swanton Bulldogs. That's a 12 o'clock start. Don't remember, you got to bring $8 or you can buy tickets online. at the OHSAA website. Just click tickets, enter your game, and it will pop up. Pitches outside. Count goes full to Kincaid. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Spicella rocks and fires, and he hits Kincaid in the knee. So another leadoff hitter reaches for West Jefferson. This one hit by pitch.
Center fielder Owen Anderson.
The number 9 hitter, Owen Anderson, steps in. Anderson walked and scored in the 5th and grounded out in the 3rd inning. Want to have a pinch runner for
Playing first base for WJ, number 20, Jackson Bear.
West Jefferson. Jackson Bear is the pinch runner. And digging in is Owen Anderson against Adam Spicella. Spicella comes set. First pitch, check swing, strike 1 to the center fielder, Owen Anderson. Top of the lineup for the Rough Riders is on deck, Blake Bogenreif. Or Bogenreif. Spicella looks at the runner, and it's bunted foul by Anderson, first base side. No balls and 2 strikes to Owen Anderson. Oh, 2 pitch coming to Spicella. From Spicella to Anderson, that stays outside. No balls and 2 strikes. Spicella a little bit frustrated. Climbs it back atop the mound and gets ready. 1-2 pitch coming to Anderson. Swung on and fouled back. Kincaid will return. Or not. The pinch runner for Colt Kincaid. Jackson Bear returns to first base. He's just a freshman. 1-2 pitch coming to Anderson. That just missed. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Timeout as the first base coach wants to go down and have a conversation with the home plate umpire. Not sure what that conversation is about. Umpire, I think he's probably wondering if Spicella's balking out there on the mound, is my guess. So Spicella comes set. 2-2 pitch coming to Anderson. Fouled back. Count stays 2-2 as Bear heads back to first base. 4-1 Rough Riders over the Rams here in the top of the 7th inning. 4 runs, 5 hits in air for West Jefferson. 1 run on through just 3 hits for the Rams and 2 errors. Pitch is high and away. Count goes full now to Owen Anderson. Appreciate everybody for joining us here on Tinora Rams Live. Watched both games today. We appreciate that. Fouled back on the 3-2 pitch. Out of play to the center fielder, Owen Anderson. Feels like Anderson's been at bat for about 10 minutes. Three-two pitch. Fouled back again. Out of play. Bear leads away from first. Spicella comes set. 3-2 pitch coming to Anderson. Fouled back again. This is about the 10th or 12th pitch in this at bat to the Owen Anderson. Bear leads away. Spicella steps off. Stepping out is Anderson. He's ready. He comes back in. 357 for Anderson this season. Spicella, the 3rd pitcher to work for the Rams. Payoff pitch coming. Bear stays put. Swung on and lined into right center field. DeLarber goes over, cuts it off. Bear hits second on his way to third. Anderson in with a headfirst dive with a double. So again, the Rough Riders have something brewing here with nobody out. Runners at second and third on the double by Anderson. Top of the lineup, Blake Bogenreich steps in for West Jefferson. He is 0 for 3, came in hitting .357. Bicella asks for a new ball and throws that one out of play. Bicella waiting to climb it back on the pitching rubber. He does. First pitch coming to Blake Bogenreich. And pitch is not made. Time was granted. Home plate umpire pretty much tells everybody to calm down. Bogenreich steps back in. First pitch by Spicella. Misses, ball one. Rough Riders with runners at second and third. They lead by 3 here in the 7th. Pitch is a bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And the Spicella rocks and fires. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove. Spicella hit 80 on the gun on that last pitch. Bear leads from third. Anderson from second. Pitch to Spicella is outside. 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter, Blake Bogenreich. Zach Oyster on deck. Spicella 3-1 to the plate. Outside, ball 4. So that's going to load him up for the number 2 hitter, the third baseman, Zach Oyster. Oyster. Back-to-back doubles, has 2 RBIs. He's 2 for 3. So Oyster digs in from the right side, trying to really do some damage here. Spicella's pitch is a strike. Oyster, another senior for the Rough Riders. 1 pitch from Spicella. Tapped. Foul into the third base dugout over on the West Jefferson side. Spicella had no balls and 2 strikes to Zach Oyster. Brody York moves on to the on-deck circle. 0-2 pitch from Spicella. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air behind the plate. Bosselman hustles back and puts it away right before the fence for out number 1. F2 on the put out. That's going to bring up Brady York. All runners stayed put on the foul out. Brody York will step in. 404 coming in, and he singled and scored in the 6th. His last at bat, he's officially 1 for 3 with a run scored. First pitch to him is a ball as Brody Quinn moves to the on-deck circle. Spicella's pitch tapped right back to him. He throws home, or does not throw home. The throw instead goes down the right field line. That's going to score 1 and 2, and here comes run number 3. So 3-run score. Bear scores from third. Bogenreich scores, and I believe Owen Anderson also scored on the throwing error. It's now 7-1. I actually thought they were just going to throw home for the force out, and that did not take place. Chaublin threw it wide down the first baseline, allowing Brody York to reach. That's the Rams' third error on the catcher. And he is now at second as Brody Quinn steps in. First pitch to him is a ball. Spicella with the new blonde hair this week. He's on the mound for Tinora. They turn around and fire back to second. The ball gets away and sails into center field. And at third base, trying to score is the runner. They're going to have interference on McQuillan, and York rounded third and ran right into Mason McQuillan, so he's going to be allotted home plate. That's the 8th run and the 4th run this inning. Coach Renolette going to ask for an opinion there by the field umpire. York made a wide turn and basically ran right into Mason McQuillan, who was in foul territory. BR headed out there and did not get the answer he wanted, but you can see the effects of the Rams' third game here in a day, and I think their battery's on about 10% right now. Sun pops out again here. 1-0 count coming to Quinn. And that misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Eight runs, 6 hits for West Jefferson. 1 run, 3 hits for Tinora. That pitch misses. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. The number 4 hitter, Brody Quinn, came in with a 509 average. And he reaches on 4 straight pitches. And Brett Bogenreif will step in.
First baseman Brett Bogenreich.
Bogenreif will dig in, and for him, Brett Bogenreif, 0 for 3. Bats from the left side. Runner at first leads away. Spicella pitches way outside. Spicella with just 4 innings on the season coming in. Actually, 4 1/3. Pitches lined by the third base, McQuillan in the left field. Aiden Mosier fires it back in. Quinn stops at second. Bogenreif is on at first with the 7th hit for the Rough Riders. That's going to bring to the plate Nate Gordinez.
Nate Gordinez.
So Gordinez steps in, and for him, he is 0 for 3 with a run scored. Timeout as Coach Renolette goes out and talks to Adam Spicella. Still nobody, there's only 1 out here in the 7th inning. And Coach Renolette goes out, has a brief conversation with Spicella, taps on the backside, and BR in his final season as a coach here at Tinora heads back to the first base dugout. And I don't think anybody's looking forward to the final game for Tinora this season. That's going to be a rough exit for everybody. Four runs here in the 7th for the Rough Riders. They lead 8-1. Swung on and hit into right field. Stein up with it, fires in, not in time to throw to third, not in time down to second base. Goes Godinez, so he gets a single and an RBI, and that's going to be it. No, not yet. So Godinez with an RBI. He went to second on the throw. Down at third is Brett Bogenreif now. Cohen Hessen steps in. And for Hessen, he's officially 0 for 2. First pitch to him is a strike. Hessen had a sacrifice in the 5th. Spicella fires up and in. 9-1. The game's getting away from the Rams here in the 7th. It was a relatively good game through the first 6 innings. Swung on and drilled to center field. And DeLarber has to play it on a hop. 1 run scores. Another stops at first. Scoring is Brett Bogenreif with the 10th run. And heading over to third was Nate Godinez. So the Rough Riders have batted around here in the 7th inning.
Pinching for West Jefferson, number 21, Aiden Coyle.
We have a pinch hitter here for West Jefferson. He drills it to center field. DeLarber comes on and makes a running catch. Tagging at third and scoring the 11th run will be Nate Godinez. That's the second out here of the inning.
Center fielder Owen Anderson.
So Cohen Anderson steps in. The 11th hitter to bat here against Spicella in the 7th. 7 runs for West Jefferson here in the 7th inning. Runner leads at first. And Anderson drills it into right field. Stein comes in and fires a bullet in, holding runners at first and second now. So Anderson with the hit. He's been on base 3 times. Bogenreif, the top of the lineup, will step in. Twelfth batter come to the plate this inning. I think they just have just 3 hits. Fouled back by Bogenreif. He is 0 for 3. He scored a run and has a walk. Spicella looks at the runners at first and second, throws over to first base. Hancock slides back behind the runner, and they pick off the runner at first base, Anderson. So that's going to be the 3rd out. But major damage by West Jefferson. They get 7 runs in the inning. I think they do so on just 3 hits. And 1 error by the Rams and just 1 left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning, last chance for the Rams. They trail by 10, 11-1 here in the final game at Defiance on this Saturday, probably night now. We'll be back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, let's go Rams.
11-1, West Jefferson and the Rams come to bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Barring a miracle, the Rams will see their 9-game winning streak come to an end. Back out for a 7th inning work is Colt Kincaid. 6 innings pitched, just 3 hits allowed. 1 run, it was earned. He struck out 4 and walked 4. 92 pitches for Kincaid. 50 of those are strikes. Hancock, Reynolds, and DeLarber, the scheduled hitters, 7, 8, and 9. So Kincaid has gone the distance so far. Dominic Graziani will be the pinch hitter for Tinora. He is headed to Defiance College this fall. Graziani will be a wrestler at the Blue Jackets program. Pitched by Kincaid is a strike. You know what? 0-1 pitch coming to Kincaid, outside to Graziani. A ball and a strike. Limited at bat this year's for the senior Graziani. He's hitting 143. That one's up and in to Dom. 2 balls and a strike to Graziani. Here comes the pitch by Kincaid. That's high and away. 3 balls and a strike. Outside ball 4. So Graziani reaches on a walk. And for the Rams, Avery Mo will be the hitter. So Avery comes in to bat. First at bat for Avery Mosier. Bats from the right side. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch is a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Avery Mosier. Runner at first, Dominic Graziani. Rams trail by 10, 11-1. That one misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. York trying to get a complete game here. Swung on and missed by Mosier. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the younger brother of Aiden Mosier, Avery Mosier. York fires and Avery Mosier fouls it back. 101 pitches now for Kincaid. 53 strikes. Graziani leads away from first. Nobody out here in the 7th. Kincaid comes set, pitches, check swing, and Mosier goes too far. That is going to be strikeout number 5 for Colt Kincaid. That's the first out of the 7th. Going to have another pinch hitter for Tinora. And that's Dominic Mills will come to the plate. Swings and misses. No balls and a strike to Dominic Mills. Mills in limited plate appearances, hitting 833 coming into today. The Dom is outside for a ball. On senior night a week ago, Mills was 4 for 4. Pitch coming to Mills, swings and misses. Strikeout for Mills. He heads back to the bench, and that's the 6th strikeout for Kincaid. We'll have the Bidlack and Insurance and Investments post-game show coming up right after this. Final chance. Aiden Mosier for Tinora. Dominic Graziani leads away at first. Rams trail by 10 here in the 7th. Kincaid comes set. Mosier pitches behind him. Graziani heads down to second. Kincaid trying to give West Jefferson their 19th win of the season. Will be 19-3 after this, as a pitch called strike to Aiden Mosier. Pitch is high and away. Pitch gets away. Graziani stays put. Two balls and a strike to Mosier. Graziani scampers a little too far off, and Blake Bodenreich fires down. Back in time is Graziani. Two pitch. Hit Mosier, so he's going to head down to first base. So the Rams have runners at first and second with 2 outs here. And Alex Schaublin will come to the plate for the Rams.
Catcher Alex Schaublin.
Schaublin 0 for 3, came in hitting .380. have a timeout on the field, and we're going to have a new pitcher for West Jefferson. So heck of a game by the sophomore righty, Colt Kincaid. He's responsible for the 2 runners, but he pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed just 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, struck out 6, walked 5, 111 pitches, 60 of those were strikes. So we're going to have a new pitcher for West Jefferson here.
For WJ number 7, Zach Oyster.
Zach Oyster will come in and try and get the final out here. So Oyster will move from third to the mound. Fantastic start. Like we said, coming into the game for the stat sheet, it said that Colt Kincaid pitched 3 2/3 innings on the season and had 4 strikeouts, did not allow a run. It's 11-1 West Jefferson here in the 7th inning. 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 errors for Tinora. 1 run, 3 hits, and 4 errors for them. So Oyster comes in, and he's going to try and get the final out. And somewhere in my pile of junk, I do have some. I guess I lost my pitching stats, but it's 11-1 in the 7th. But Oyster comes in from third, and he's going to try and get the final out here. I'm going to try and grab it if I can. Oyster's pitched actually 31 2/3 innings. He's 6-0 this season. He struck out 20. He has 3 shutouts. Has an ERA of 1.11. So Zach Oyster going to come in to try and get the final out here. This will be his 10th appearance of the season. He fakes and goes to throw back to second. Graziani dives back in with the head first dive. Oyster, the righty, comes set, pitches. Breaking ball just missed to Alex Shoblin. Ball 1. Oyster gets the sign. He comes set, looks back at the runner at second. 1-0 pitch to Shoblin. Hit in the air. First base side. First baseman over by the fence. Brett Bogenreif makes the play to retire Shoblin and the Rams. That's the 3rd out of the inning. That's the final out of the game. Final from Defiance in the PBR Classic. It is 11-1 West Jefferson with the win. West Jefferson improves to 19-3 on the season. The Rams suffer just their 5th loss. Tinora falls to 17-5. Winning pitcher picking up his first win of the season is Colt Kincaid, and Mason McQuillan will suffer the loss. That's the first loss for Mason McQuillan. 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 errors for West Jefferson. 1 run, just 3 hits for the Rams, and 4 big errors for Tinora. Time of the game was just under 2 hours. We'll be back with the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show, and we'll do it right after this.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Welcome back to the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show. Final 11-1 West Jefferson ends the Rams' 9-game winning streak. West Jefferson, 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Tinora, 1 run on just 3 hits and 4 errors. It appeared after about the 4th inning, the Rams playing their 3rd game in a day kind of ran out of gas. It was 3-1 Going into the 5th inning, West Jefferson with a run in the 6th, 7 more in the 7th. Rams used 3 pitchers. Mason McQuillan started, went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, just 1 earned, struck out 3 and walked 2. Alan Birchfield pitched an inning of scoreless ball with 1 strikeout. Evan Spicella, pitching in just his 3rd game of the season, pitched an inning, allowed 5 hits, 7 runs. They were 5 earned runs, did not strike anybody out, and walked 2. Winning pitcher is Colt Kincaid, 6 2/3 innings, gave up 3 hits and 1 run. It was earned, struck out 6 and walked 5. So congratulations to West Jefferson as they improve to 19-3. They got about a 2.5-hour drive, 2-hour, 45-minute drive ahead of them. They're from just east of the Columbus area. So they are in Division 6 and they improve to 19-3. Rams fall to 17-5. So we'll be back in action Tuesday. We'll have the softball game as Tinora travels to Archibald to take on the Crestview Knights in the districts over there at Archibald High School, which we were there earlier today to do the baseball game. Rams with the West Jefferson Rough Riders ends the game winning streak. So have a good weekend, everybody, and enjoy what's left of your Saturday. Thanks to all of our sponsors here in the 2024-25 Tinora Rams sports season. Fairchild Family Chiropractic, Dr. AJ, Dr. Kayla, Optimal Performance and Fitness in Napoleon and Defiance, Mr. Jake Rubio, Clubhouse Pizza and A, Jason and Rachel Gilliam, Batt and Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio, Jeff Batt, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, the Wooden Indian Pawn Shop here in Defiance, brought to you by Shar Williams, Bedlack Insurance and Financial Services, thank you, Mr. Tim Bedlack, Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, brought to you by Jenny Bedlack, Whole Crop Insurance by Chad Hall, Signs Excavating, Josh and Brad Signs, Higby Embroidery by Connie Higby, Drop Zone Pizzeria and Arizona Striker, Harold and Liz Scott, Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, Attorneys at Law, Oklahoma Tavern, Brad and Julie Wilkerson, Maui Valley Title Agency, BSN Sports, Mr. Jim Garris, get a hold of him for all your sporting good needs, Firestone Tavern, stop out and see Chef Aaron out there, Mayfield Engineering, Postuma Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports, check out that podcast, brought to you by Logan Bailey, Brothers Tacos, brought to you by Joe and Sheila Salinas, Schlegel Farms, the Schlegel family, Chris, Becky, Kennedy, Ian and Lucas, Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon, Laura Kepi, Vicky and Wes Zwiebel, Kevin Weber of Weber Materials, Prosperity Painting, give Mike a call. Spruce up your inside and outside. Aftershocks, Carts and Equipment, Mr. Chad Shock. Stark Brothers Advertising, get a hold of Brian Stark. Matt Yost of Remax Realty. Straight Line Outdoors Lawn Care and Servicing. Mossy Oak Properties, get a hold of Kenton McQuillan for all your property needs. Inside's Pub, thank you, Brandon Inside. Clay Fote at Shelter Insurance here in Defiance. Patriot Outdoor Hunting. Get a hold of Jeremy Bainfeld to sponsor a veteran. Oklahoma Tavern. South 66 Lanes. And our thanks to you, the Tinora Ram fan, for listening.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next for more Rams action and follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.